During my pregnancy, I was super organised and I wanted everything how I wanted it. So I'd done a birth plan. I remember sitting down with my midwife and going through it, and I wanted a water birth and music on, and I wanted it to be really calm and relaxing, but none of that happened in real life and my actual delivery. So I had to be induced, which was a really long process. I had two birthing partners, my mum and my partner Paul. Because I was in labour for 3 days, I was really disappointed with how my birthing plan was going. It wasn't progressing, and I found it really kind of exhausting. I had a lot of emotions, I had a lot of anger, and I was very upset with how my labour was going. Then they turned around to me after, I think it was 48 hours or more, and they said that the labour, because the labour wasn't progressing, that they needed to do an emergency C-section right away because they needed the baby out. So yeah, that was just like a big kind of door in my face moment. I kind of was expecting it, but I wasn't prepared for it as much as I would have hoped to be. So yeah, I ended up having an emergency C-section. When Ellie was born, she didn't cry straight away because the cord was wrapped around her neck, so it took her a while for her to cry. And I remember feeling, you know, so emotional and scared at this point. I was in a lot of discomfort and in a lot of pain at this time, and I was kind of out of it as well because I was so drugged up. So this is the first photo we ever took of all three of us. This was straight after Ellie was born. Obviously I couldn't hold her. Paul got the first to hold my partner. Then we managed to get a photo of all three of us, which was just amazing. The best bits afterwards was, I remember having tea and toast because I didn't eat for about 3 days. So that was just amazing. Obviously cuddles with Ellie, and I think just like telling everyone. And I remember I wanted to just go on Facebook and announce to the world that I had my baby and she was perfect. I think the most surprising bit and disappointed bit of the whole delivery and labour was Paul had to be sent home after I had Ellie. I was really upset about this because obviously I had a serious operation, and the thought of being on my own with this newborn baby and not being able to move and get up and pick her up really scared me. I think looking back, the birth plan, it didn't really matter how much didn't go to plan, because basically none of my birth plan went to plan, and at the end of it, no matter how horrible that experience was and no matter how much pain I was in and recovering, it was all worth it because I had my baby daughter at the end of it.